Hey, good afternoon from Engadget. It's Monday, December 28th. I'm Imran Sheikh, and here's what's happening in the world of technology. Presented by Raytheon Technologies, our nearly 200,000 engineers, researchers, and people with purpose are building the future today. We're pushing the limits of known science to go deeper into space, advance aviation, and build smarter defense systems that protect all of us here at home. That's the future of aerospace and defense. Learn more at rtx.com. Researchers may have found a way to reduce the environmental impact of air travel in situations when electric aircraft and alternative fuels aren't practical. Wired reports that Oxford University scientists have successfully turned CO2 into jet fuel, raising the possibility of conventionally powered aircraft with net zero emissions. The technique effectively reverses the process of burning fuel by relying on the organic combustion method. The team heated a mix of citric acid, hydrogen, and an iron manganese potassium catalyst to turn CO2 into a liquid fuel capable of powering jet aircraft. The approach is inexpensive, uncomplicated, and uses commonplace materials. It's cheaper than processes used to turn hydrogen and water into fuel. There are numerous challenges to bringing this to aircraft. The lab method only produced a few grams of fuel. You'd clearly need much more to support even a single flight, let alone an entire fleet. You'd need much more widespread use of carbon capture, and if you want effectively zero emissions, the capture and conversion systems would have to run on clean energy. The researchers are talking with industrial partners, though, and don't see any major scientific hurdles. It might also be one of the most viable options for fleets. Many of them would have to replace their aircraft to go electric or switch fuel types. This conversion process would let airlines keep their existing aircraft and go carbon neutral until they're truly ready for eco-friendly propulsion. And in social media, Facebook is closing some of the companies that were key to its Irish tax havens. The Sunday Times and The Guardian report that Facebook is winding down 3 Ireland holding companies and moving their intellectual property to the U.S., increasing the company's exposure to taxes in the U.S., UK, and elsewhere. A spokesperson said the decisions reflected recent and upcoming tax law changes governments were implementing worldwide. The social media giant, like other tech companies, has caught flack for using arrangements in Ireland to avoid paying taxes in other countries. The IRS sued Facebook in 2016 to learn more about its practices and followed up with a court battle arguing that it owed over $9 billion and had masked its true value. Similarly, G20 countries have been pressing for tax law overhauls aimed at major tech firms. Facebook is acknowledging that it will pay more taxes regardless of its earlier efforts at creative accounting. This won't necessarily lead to windfalls for the US, UK, and other countries. However, it could be more in line with what you expect. In the UK, for instance, Facebook paid just £100,000 more in taxes in 2019, despite profits jumping over 25%. Those payments are likely to climb dramatically in the near future. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.